Hi, my name is Beka and this is Yoga with Beka. If you would like to do some work on your inner and outer thighs, then please join me on the mat and follow along for a free yoga lesson. So let's start out in child's pose. Slow down your breath, regulate your breathing, and when ready, extend those arms out long. Tent your fingers and get a deep stretch from the tips of your fingers that you feel all the way to your tailbone. Pull yourself up into tabletop position and let's warm up our wrists. Place your hands with your fingers facing the outer sides of your mat and rock lightly to the left and right. Now flip your hands to where your fingertips are facing one another and very slowly ease into rocking left and right, shifting your weight. You'll feel this not only in your wrists, but you'll feel a stretch in the tops of your arms as well. Extend your right leg outwards and then bend your knee and let's do some circles. First, away from your body, imagine drawing a circle with your knee and then change and do the opposite direction, drawing a circle towards your body with that knee. On your last circle, extend the foot out to where it's in alignment with your knee, straight out from your body. In this position, then proceed to do cat-cow, focusing on the movement happening on your breath, slowly introducing space and stretching in that inner thigh. Slowly move your foot by heel-toeing it to the inside of your hands. Lift up with your back leg, flipping out to be a kickstand. Stretch your arms out into a T shape, sort of like a Warrior II variation. And on the breath, rock gently back and forth. With each rocking, try to go a little bit deeper and a little bit deeper as your body allows and is what's comfortable for your legs. This will help stretch out and expand the strength of your upper thigh muscles. Now windmill your arms down to frame your foot. Slowly put your foot backwards to where you're back in your tabletop position and extend that opposite leg. And let's do some circles with that knee. Imagine drawing a big circle. First away from your body and then towards inside to your body. On the last circle, extend that leg straight out Your foot should be in alignment with your knee and hip. And let's do some cat-cow poses. Slowly heel toe that foot to be in between your hands, and that back leg can kickstand out for support. Windmill your arms open into a T shape, sort of a variation of a warrior two, and slowly rock back and forth on your breath, deepening that stretch, using your thigh muscles to push yourself up and back. Deepening on each rocking motion to expand and stretch those thigh muscles. Now, swing that foot behind you to where you're back in a tabletop position in a neutral position. Flex and curl your toes under, and let's get into our first downward facing dog. Your feet are going to be hip width apart, but this time we're going to put them side by side. Bend your legs slightly, and let's bend our knees down, sink down, and then straighten. It's sort of like a downward facing dog meets a grand plie. Now swing your hips from side to side, doing these grand plie moves in a downward facing dog variation. Introducing movement with your hips and strengthening your thighs by lowering down and pushing back up. Now take your leg, stack your hips, kick that foot up and stack your hips into a three-legged dog. Step in between your hands and windmill your arms open into warrior two. Relax the shoulders. Grab your hands behind your back, opening up the chest. Now slowly lower your torso down over that front leg. Really pressing into that thigh, putting your body weight against the thigh. Lift slowly back up again. Arms out, straighten that front leg. Now turn both legs out, toes pointed out, and sink into your goddess pose. Lower the hips as low as possible, using your thigh muscles to keep this pose strong. If you need to, place your hands on your top of your thighs, or you can just keep them in prayer position. Now rotate on your hips forward and do a center straddle pose where you're folded over. Let your toes point forward and pull yourself deeper into the stretch with the crown of your head touching the ground. Now move over to one side and transfer to the top of your mat. Legs behind you now, and let's get into our plank pose, pushing the ground away from you. On an exhale, rock forward slightly and then slowly lower yourself down, chaturanga, then into a cobra. Slowly lower back down again. Push back into your downward facing dog. Raise your foot up, stack the hips, knee bent, and step through to your warrior two on the other side. Relax those arms and your neck and your shoulders. Clasp your arms behind you. Pull your shoulders backwards, puffing out your chest proudly, and then slowly lower over that front leg. Using your body weight and keeping that thigh strong by making that thigh support this weight. Slowly lift up. Straighten that front leg. Now go into your center goddess pose. Sink those hips. And hold this pose, breathing slowly and deeply, using those thigh muscles to support your weight. Slowly straighten your legs up, toes point forward to the mat. Now let's sink down to one side, straighten and rock over to the next side. Using your thigh muscles, sink your hips down near the heels and push back up and rock over to the other side. Now, sink all the way down. Your extended legs' toes should be reaching for the ceiling. You can grab onto the floor for support, or if you have very good balance, you can put your hands in prayer pose. If your heel is lifted off the ground, you can support it with a towel, or you can just have it flexed and off the ground a bit. Now the other side. Now during this practice, I think it would be a great idea to try to condition our body to be more able to do a center split. So at this point, let's go into a plank. Inhale deeply, and then on our exhale, go forward slightly and then slowly lower your body down, chaturanga. Lift up into a cobra. Then let's go back into our downward facing dog. Hop yourself up into your forward fold. Slowly roll yourself up and then face the side of the mat with your feet wide apart. Slowly widen your legs and widen your legs as far as what is comfortable for you. Everyone is at a different level of how wide they can do their legs. Then hinge on your waist and set your elbows down on the ground or your hands. And slowly do some cat-cow postures with your legs in this center split. With each breath, try to deepen that center split as what is comfortable for you. And then do some cat-cow postures with your spine. just introduce more space, more movement as we work our way towards mastering the center splits. There's no need to rush, no need to press. Just slowly with each breath, do what's possible. See what's possible. Now, using your weight to be on your hands, slowly heel-toe your feet up, back, towards where your feet are going to be hip width apart. Grab each elbow and let's sway in ragdoll now. Left and right on your breath. Torso heavy and just relaxing. Cross your legs and get into a sitting position. And stack your legs one on top of the other, where your knees are a little bit more matching up. When ready, slowly stretch your arms out in front of you and bend over to get a really great stretch in your hips. Working on legs and stretching in these ways feels so good to me. I also do other types of activities, and one of them is running. And on this particular day, I've run several miles, and it feels really good to get a great stretch after a long run. When ready, lift that outer knee up and grab it with your opposite arm. Look and reach behind you. Put your crown of your head upwards towards the heavens, straightening your spine and really enjoying a deep spinal twist, as well as opening up and really stretching out that hip. Now release, and let's stack your knees one on top of the other on the other side. And when ready, on your breath, slowly reach forward, stretching, and you can tuck your chin and curve your spine over your stacked legs, getting a deep, happy, healthy stretch. Your legs just worked very hard, doing all kinds of different postures and supporting your body weight, and it's a great time to reward them with some really good stretches. Nice and relaxing on the breath. Now when ready, that top knee, you can flip up your leg and your foot. Your foot is going to be by that other thigh. Scooch that other foot close to you and grab your opposite elbow to push it deeper into your body. Do a spinal twist and look behind you. Look over your shoulder, enjoying that spinal deep twist and deep, deep stretch in your thigh. It feels so good. let's release and slowly come back into a seated position, relaxed. Just regulate your breath, breathing in and breathing out. Take some moments to clear your mind. And then pull your shoulders up to meet your ears. And then slowly on your exhale, release. Do this several times to release any pent-up tension. Slowly rolling your shoulders back. Breathe in and draw the shoulders up. Exhale and roll the shoulders down and back, fully releasing any stress of your day. Tilt your head to meet one side of your shoulder. Think about your ear wanting to say hello to your shoulder. And that opposite arm, let it grab behind you in a bind, perhaps grabbing your other arm or grabbing your other hip. Deepening that stretch in your neck, completely releasing any pent-up tension, stress, or knots that you might have in your neck. Remember to only do this as your body allows, as what's comfortable for you. Don't press or force anything at any time to make sure that you're safe. Now let's do this on the other side. Think about your ear wanting to kiss your shoulder. Gently have it reaching over. Twist your opposite arm behind you in a bind. Catching that other arm, or maybe your hip or your side. Just deepening and feeling that stretch along your neck. Releasing any tension, any built up knots or tightness. Breathing deeply in and out. Now let's get back to center. Fully relaxing. Just fully enjoying the moment and noticing the change in the energetic field around us as we've opened up so many different muscle groups and worked those thighs so hard. Empty your mind of any stress or thoughts, and congratulate yourself for taking the time to care for yourself and your body. Thank you so much for joining. Bye.